MaddAddam, the end of MaddAddam, the end of humanity and the dawn of something new. Part 1. Introduction, the final gathering. Welcome back to the channel. We have survived the Waterless Flood. We have witnessed the collapse of the corporate empires and the silent death of billions. Now, the threads of our story finally weave together. The survivors from God's gardeners and the mysterious MaddAddam resistance have finally found each other in the ruins of the old world. In a small makeshift outpost, Toby, Wren, and a broken Snowman, the man formerly known as Jimmy, must now join forces with the Crakers, the innocent, genetically engineered species meant to replace us. But the dangers haven't disappeared. Outside the walls, hyper-intelligent Pigoons and the sadistic Painballers are closing in. This is no longer a battle to find out why the world ended. It is a battle to define what it means to be human in a world where humanity is extinct. Welcome to the shattering conclusion, MaddAddam. Part 2. Strange Enemies and Unexpected Allies. In this final chapter, Margaret Atwood explores a fascinating shift in the hierarchy of life. The rise of the Pigoons. One of the most compelling parts of MaddAddam is the evolution of the animals. The Pigoons, monstrous swine originally bred by corporations to grow human organs, have developed a terrifying level of intelligence. They can plan, they can communicate, and they feel complex emotions like grief and revenge. The survivors are faced with a choice that feels like a modern myth. Do we hunt these creatures as monsters, or do we learn to talk to them as equals? It's a profound look at our relationship with the natural world we tried so hard to dominate. The legend of Zeb. Through the eyes and stories of Toby, we finally learn the full history of Zeb, the rogue hacker and brother of the gardener leader, Adam 1. Zeb represents the spirit of defiance. He was a man who lived in the corporate shadows, a hacker who saw the rot coming long before anyone else. His backstory provides the final missing pieces of the puzzle, explaining how the MaddAddam network operated and how Craig utilized the global chaos to execute his final solution. Zeb is the gritty, realistic foil to the idealistic gardeners, showing us the tactical side of surviving the end of the world. Part 3. The birth of mythology. Crakers becoming human. Craig designed the Crakers to be better than us. He made them without religion, without hierarchy, and without a sense of history. He wanted them to live in a perpetual now, free from the stories that lead humans to war. But Atwood makes a brilliant psychological point. Intellect requires stories. Under the guidance of Toby and a young Craker named Blackbeard, the species begins to learn. They start to worship Craig as a creator god and Oryx as a mother of animals. Toby realizes that to keep them safe, she must tell them stories about their origin. This is the most profound theme of the book. Storytelling and myth-making are biological instincts. Even when a genius like Craig tries to delete God from the genetic code, the mind still seeks meaning in the stars and the shadows. We watch as a new culture is born, built on the remnants of our own. Part 4. The final battle and the hybrid future. The kitsch-tinch, the high-tension climax, comes when the survivors face a final showdown with the Painballers. These are the worst of the old world, men who have completely abandoned their humanity for cruelty. In a stunning reversal, the humans, the Crakers, and even the Pigoons must form a cross-species alliance to defeat them. The result of this battle is more than just peace. It is a biological revolution. The book reveals the birth of the first hybrid children, the offspring of humans and Crakers. This is Atwood's Book of Life. It suggests that the old humanity is not simply vanishing. It is being absorbed and transformed. To survive on a planet we have permanently altered, we have to become something else. It is a bittersweet ending that offers hope, but only at the cost of the world we once knew. Part 5. Conclusion. The legacy of the written word. MaddAddam closes with the image of Blackbeard, the first Craker to learn how to read and write, recording the history of his people. Snowman is gone. Toby is gone. Our civilization is officially a ghost story told around a campfire. Margaret Atwood's final message is simple yet monumental. Our greatest strength was never our technology or our weapons. It was our ability to tell stories. Stories allow us to mourn, to connect, and to pass on a flicker of hope to whoever or whatever comes next. Thank you for joining me for this entire journey through the MaddAddam trilogy. How do you feel about this ending? Do you think the hybrid children represent a win for humanity or a final defeat? Let's have a conversation in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please hit the like button and subscribe. We will continue to explore the most important works of modern literature together. Until next time, keep your stories alive and watch out for the Pigoons.